Western India is, in the West, you can get an ambulance in 8 minutes to 9 minutes, and if the response time is 10 minutes, then they'll make a huge hue and cry about it. Whereas in India, you'll be lucky if you get an ambulance even after 20 minutes to 25 minutes, and most of the time, ambulance is too late and the patient succumbs. The second most important difference between Western India is, in West, when you have an emergency, you will see the first responders come and do something about him. They'll try to resuscitate, they'll try to help him. In India, the most unfortunate thing is when you see people suffering from emergencies, especially road traffic accidents, young people who keep bleeding on the road, people come around, surround him, provide water, or maximum what they do is they take photos, selfies, videos, and they circulate it. That's the most unfortunate thing. What Saviour is all about is trying to make India as good as the West or better the West. So our aim is to make sure that any person who requires help gets an ambulance within 8 minutes to 10 minutes. And second, like the West, we have a trained group of volunteers who will address emergencies, who will stabilize the situation till ambulance arrives. That's all about Saviour.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, 30. Go right back into giving 2 breaths. And you're going to continue that cycle of 30 to 2, 30 to 2. You can do 5 cycles in 2 minutes, okay? But you're going to continue to do that until someone returns with the AED. Okay, so it might be 2 minutes, it might be 5 minutes, it might be 3. But the important part is to continue doing that 30 to 2 cycles until the AED arrives. When the AED arrives, it is best to have someone continue doing the compressions while someone else operates the AED. Now, obviously, if you're by yourself, you're going to have to operate the AED, and no one's going to be able to continue with the compressions. But if you can, the best thing would be to continue compressions while someone else operates the AED. For this particular type of AED, the way we turn it on is open the lid. You're going to take out this package. You're going to tear it open.
Tear open package and remove pads. Tear open package and remove pads. Tear open package and remove pads. Peel 1 pad from plastic liner.
Peel 1 pad
from plastic liner.
Place in the upper right.
Peel 1 pad from plastic liner. Place 1 pad on bare upper chest. Place 1 pad on bare upper chest.
I'm going to peel the second pad.
Place 1 pad on bare upper chest. Peel 2nd pad and place on bare lower chest as shown.
Bare lower chest, just like it said.
Peel 2nd pad and place on bare lower chest as shown. Do not touch patient. Analyzing
Okay, so I'm going to clear the patient. No one touch the patient.
Do not touch patient. Analyzing rhythm. Shock advised.
Notice right now, it's charging.
Stand clear. Push flashing button to deliver shock.
I'm going to say, everyone clear.
Push flashing button to deliver shock. Shock delivered. It is now safe to touch the patient. Give 30 compressions. Then give 2 breaths.
So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start again with my compressions. I'm going to do 30 and 2. Now I close the lid that turns this off. In real life, you would leave this keep going. Every 2 minutes, it's going to reanalyze. The only reason I turned it off is that it's a little hard to hear me over the machine. But you would leave that on. It might tell you to shock again in 2 minutes. It might not tell you to shock in 2 minutes.
We have created something called the Saviour app. It is like Ola and Uber for ambulances. So in Mangalore, we have pulled up with all private ambulances, and with a single click, any person who requires an ambulance can get help in a single click. So unlike just an ambulance aggregator, in the app, when you click for help, it not only goes to the closest ambulance, it also goes to the closest first responder who's trained to handle medical emergencies. So if the ambulance is delayed by 5 to 10 minutes, the closest first responder can come and stabilize the situation.